Now, just look at your neighbor, ask your neighbor, who be your daddy? People of God, while I was doing my youth service in Lagos, and I arrived, when we all arrived at the youth service, and then, of course, nothing was good. Toilets were not working, you just know, typical camp, you know how it is. And I was mortified to know in the morning. And they say, if you served in Lagos here, let me see. So you know how it is that, there's one side where they used to go and do short put, and all that. And then it was mortifying. And that was how we were. Until I met a young man. If a few during the 31st night, he came with his wife to do crossover. So him and a few other people, they were that night they were just talking. That first night was mortifying, so we all stayed there that first night. So him and a few other persons, they were talking. You just know they were rich kids, so they were talking. And then it was just, my dad is going to come, my mom is going to come, my daughter is going to come. I say, get daddy, get mommy. Follow them. People of God, when you see what is working, follow them. So that's how I followed. I started following the guy. It was like so. And I know that my accent was not like those who came from abroad, but it's not now. I used to have correct accent. So I followed them and started speaking. So I felt, it was, do you know that while we were all there, with, the way camp is, while we were all there suffering, next thing that we saw were cars were parking. Cars were entering in front of all of us there. And the guy walked up to me. I said, do you want to step out a bit? I said, from this camp? I said, will they catch me? He said, what are you talking about? I said, follow me. Before you say, Pastor, is this right? I'm telling you what happened that time. I'm not telling you what happened. I'm talking about people's father. That's how I followed. Took a few things, followed all of them, lined up, fine car, everything. And then I entered car. There was even this thing. No, there was even snacks. They bought inside. If that is from mommy, that is, you have been eating mommy. Next thing, there are snacks scattered all over inside the car as you people are leaving. And that's how they opened door for us. And then we left. Anyapo. Next thing, he now asked me. He came for 31st night with his wife. And then a few, as we're just driving out, he now asked me, do you want to go to my place? No, I said, I have a place where, poverty is a bad thing. And I said, I have a place where I can stay, in Surrey. He said, how long do you want to be away for? How long? I say, because I can't really use that toilet. My problem is, I'm sorry that I'm talking about toilets on a Sunday morning. I say, my problem is that let me try use that toilet and then I'll come. He say, no, take your time. Take 3 days, take 4 days, can take 5 days. I'll be here back after 10 days. He said, I will just be here, just show up and then go. People of God, I went back. I didn't even stay up to 24 hours. My church mind was telling me, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? That's how I entered back again, and I called him and I said, I want to go back to camp. He said, are you fine? I said, I've sorted everything. He said, okay, our driver will come and just I said, when I get to the gate, and I said, what are you talking about? Our driver will take you. You'll be fine. That's how driver carried me. As soon as they saw the car, they opened. And when I came in, some of those NYC people, they came to greet me well. And they were asking me, so what did you bring? What did you? I'm not that guy. Now, just look at your neighbor, ask your neighbor, who be your daddy? Now, think about the creator of the whole universe. Think about the guy who gets your back. He will not let you see shame. He will not let the devil have the last word. If you believe it, let your amen turn louder. Let your amen rise higher. Let your amen rise higher. I have a Father that will never fail. I have a Father that will never ever fail me. Jesus is my Father. He will never ever fail me. Rock of Ages, never ever fail. We have a Father who can never ever fail us. Child. We have a Father who will never ever fail us. Jesus is our Father. He will never ever fail me. Rock of Ages, never ever fail. Take your seat. If you are a certain woman, you will have issues. A certain woman had an issue of blood. If you are a certain issues, but when you are daughter, you are made whole. Sakabadeyasha, Kerebeyadabala, Sande Borushia. Some of you need to tell them, I'm not just ordinary. Don't look at me like I came from nowhere. Kayabadosa, I bear upon my body the mark of Christ.